Welcome back to Highwheel Woodworks. I'm Tim Meggers. Another thing that I want to show you about the table saw use is a crosscut sled. If you've got a piece that's too wide for your miter box, it's an easy way to use your table saw to cut across the grain on the board. It's real simple. There are two runners in the bottom here that go into your T-slots on your table saw. Those are your guides. And then you've got a fence on one side and another fence on the opposite side. So what I'm going to do is, if I've got just a short end that I want to take off, I'm going to move over here to this side and I'm going to hold my hands off of the raised section here, come in here. I'm going to use my left hand to pull my material back into my blade, or into my fence rather. I'm going to run it through. When it's done, I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to simply take a left turn. I'm going to get my hands away from the blade, shut it off. When it comes to a complete stop, then and only then can I pull my board back, extract my scrap piece, extract my primary. If I've got a longer piece that I'm going to cut that's going to span the majority of the space here on our crosscut sled, I'm going to hold it down with both my hands, pulling it to the deck and to the fence, and I'm simply going to run it all the way through. And then when it gets done, obviously I'm going to leave it out there. Let's illustrate that real quick. Both hands holding it down, back into the fence. I'm guiding it through. Once I've cleared that blade, both hands go straight up in the air again. Turn it off and wait it out. Let that blade come to a complete stop before you move anything. Now that it's done, I can come in here, I can extract my pieces and come back through. I've made my crosscut. Crosscut sled is one of the handier tools in the shop that you can use for cutting pieces to length on your table saw if they're too big to cut on your crosscut saw. Where this comes into play in the shop is I've got my regular miter saw that's going to cut something up to probably 8 or 10 inches wide. If I've got pieces that are too wide for my miter box to cut them, I can go to my crosscut sled and use them there. That's the only purpose there really is in this. Is it's a great complement to your miter box and your miter saw if you've got pieces that are extremely wide. This one is pretty narrow. This is only like 16 inches wide. I've got another one that I can go 30 inches wide on that'll slide on here into the same table saw and use it. So if you've got pieces that are too wide that you need to crosscut, your miter saw won't handle them, you turn to your crosscut sled on your table saw.